Welcome, dear viewer, to my quick take on the Callisto Protocol. Now, for those who don't know, my quick take will either be a take that I haven't finished the game, but know enough that I can talk about it, or a game that I just rushed through and beat and want to give my take on. But naturally, this will contain no spoilers. All the footage is taken on a PlayStation 5 and is within the first hour of the game. It contains no spoilers. I'm now about 7 or so hours into playing the game, and I have to say, it's not good. I'm honestly not having fun. This game relies way too much on the dodge mechanic, and that I feel it's half-baked at best. Even they knew it wasn't good enough because they made sure there wasn't a dodge timer. You just have to be holding the left joystick either to the left or the right, and you will automatically dodge. Though apparently only if they're in front of you, because I keep getting smacked from behind. But if you think you can just hold it to the left and be invincible, nope. They added a caveat so that if a creature swings at you multiple times, you have to alternate left, right, left, or you'll get hit. It's just so poorly implemented that I feel that it would have been best to just give me a dedicated dodge button or an evade button. I don't know. What do you think? Leave your opinions in the comments. On top of this, while I knew the melee was going to play a part in the game, I didn't realize how heavily they were going to lean on it. This game expects you to use your melee. It's not even subtle about it. So far, I have gotten 3 firearms, and they are all 3 very slow shooting, slow reloading weapons. They're not meant for group encounters to start blasting away. And I am encountering hordes of enemies that will walk through my bullets and get to me. Even if I play this game the way they want, i.e. the way that isn't really fun, I will be holding the dodge button and waiting for one to attack me. Once I know they're done, because they'll swing between 1 and 3 times, and then there's a nice little gap between the next strike, then that's my time to attack. But the problem is that the melee combat is very much designed for one-on-one encounters, and more often than not, you are going up against 2, 3, or even more. And if you let off, or if Jacob decides that he's going to just aim at another enemy, the one that you were beating on, once you get into later levels, will regenerate into a harder hitting, harder to take down enemy. It's very frustrating. I am afraid that they got lost in the graphics of the game and forgot the one essential part of the game, the gameplay. I hate to say it, but this game looks freaking amazing. It shows exactly what a developer with passion in about their craft, what they can do along the visual lines. They were very proud of their water and sweat physics as well as the lighting, and you can tell in everything about it because they use every lighting technique that you can possibly imagine in every scene that they possibly can. However, the gameplay is honestly the worst part about the game. The gameplay loop is very lackluster and ends up being boring, and I don't even know that I'm halfway through the game. Because I still have no idea what's going on. I don't know what the Callisto Protocol is or anything about the story other than I'm in prison for no reason and I'm trying to get out. And I was just there because reasons. Obviously, I know that it may explain it later what happened, but at the same time, right now, I don't know much of anything. I'm just following the path that is set out for me. So far, I have found that the graphics and the atmosphere are 100%. Amazing. I'd give you an A+. However, the gameplay would be ranked down in the 60s, or as Angry Joe might put it, 6 out of 10. Above average at best. It's mediocre, it's boring. The fighting just cannot keep me engaged, and I keep finding myself wanting to play other games. Even my wife can tell that I'm not into the game, and that's pretty sad. I don't know much else what to say. The story, as I have experienced so far, I can't comment on, because as I said, I have not experienced enough of it. The few characters I've interacted with are passable. So far, none of them are as memorable as Ellie, Hammond, Daniels, or even hell, Director Tideman, though they definitely have someone who is Director Tideman-esque in the game. No spoilers here, but so far the story doesn't really have me. The flimsy reason that I'm in jail is so thin that I could cut through it with my breath. So this has been my quick take. These are really quick takes for now, but honestly, this is what I think. The game is bland. It really isn't interesting to play. The graphics are the only highlight. Now, I have not experienced any of the technical difficulties that I've heard others complaining about. Other than a few stuttering issues, the game is played just fine. Again, the problems that come are from what the gameplay consists of. It leans very heavily into the melee combat, and the weapons are meant more as a quick shot to blast off a limb or at the end of a melee combo. Oh, and I had heard that they got banned in Japan for violence, and I want to know why. If it's true, why? Because I haven't encountered a single thing in here that wasn't in something like Until Dawn, or hell, even the original Dead Space weren't shy about brutal death scenes. So, if this is true, I want to know exactly what happened that made Japan say no. So far, I haven't seen anything too shocking. Anyways, that is all for now. Join me next time here in the Twisted Knightmare Studio.